Hey everybody, how you doing? I hope all is well with you. Well, here we are. Here we are. Now, first thing I want to say is, you know, do not be distracted by all this quirky guy and his entourage and all this and that and the other. There are more distractions than I can even count. Okay? You guys, you must understand. You got to hear me and you must understand. Okay? Now, all this stuff going on the internet. I only go to YouTube. I stay on YouTube. I don't go to anything else. And I mean, it's very rare when I go to anything else. And Facebook won't let me come on there. So, gee, I wonder why. I don't care. Okay. This technology thing, as you must understand, it says in Scripture, there's nothing new under the sun. All this stuff was here before. Okay. However, the mark of the beast, that was never here before. There are many things that the evil, I'm just going to lump them all together, the fallen messengers, the people they call elite, ain't nothing elite about them. They just have this. See, this gets them everywhere in this world. If you got this, well, I am talking about that. But that is how they're controlling. That is how they control, and that is why they control. Okay? You got to understand that. You know, I don't care if they're a politician, an athlete, an act whore, a musician. I don't care if you know their name and you know who they are and they have lots of this. Otherwise, you wouldn't know who they are. I mean, we don't have any of this, really. We're not billions and millionaires. No, 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 no. We're just average everyday folk, right? We're what they call the peasants. We are what they call useless eaters, just cattle. Brand them and get them in line. This mark of the beast is a branding. And whether you're going to step out of line and depend on the Most High or a cave and depend on what? A digital ID. And in the first place, you know, everyone say, oh, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. You ain't going to be able to fight it. Because if the Most High wants it to happen, guess what? It's going to happen. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. This life is a test. And this beast, this mark, this whatever. You see, the card itself, no, digital ID card, that's not the mark. When they put it in you. But I will say, this digital thing, this digital ID is dangerous. But do they not already do they not already know who you are? They know what's in your bank account. They know what you do. They know where you go. Oh, yeah. There's just one thing they don't know. They can't get in here. And only one who made you, the Most High, can get in there. They can only throw things at you, make you think thoughts or whatever, throw things in front of your face, make you hear something, but they can't get in here. And that's why they want it eventually to go into the body. Have you ever heard of the Internet of Bodies, the Internet of Things? Go to my subs. Find NWO Today. NWO today. And you can find out all you want. And I'll tell you something else. You know, this I've been hearing stuff, okay, not just the digital ID and the cookie guy thing, but this rapture thing. And, oh, the Christians are crazy. Seriously, guys. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I want to read something out of scripture for you. All you Christians out there, if you run across this video, you need to hear this. And those that you know need to hear this. Because this is what is the truth. Right here. Scriptures are the only truth. And yeah, of course, they've been altered here and there. Words have been taken out like wild oxen and replaced with unicorns. Also, there are, I can't even go into it. But let's read this, shall we? Matif Yahu, chapter 13. And in chapter 13, we have where'd it go? There's here we go. I'm gonna oh shoot, I might as well just read the whole thing. Okay, bear with me, please. And on that day, Yahushua went out of the house and sat by the sea, and large crowds were gathered together to him. So that he went into a boat and sat down, and all the crowd stood on the beach. And he spoke to them much in parables, saying, see, the sower went out to sow. And he sowed some indeed, as he sowed, sorry, and as he sowed, some indeed fell by the wayside, and the birds came and devoured them. And others fell in the rocky places where they did not have much soil, and immediately they sprang up because they had no depth of soil. But when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered. And others fell among thorns, and the thorns came up and choked them. And others fell on good soil and yielded a crop, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the Talmudim came and said to him, why do you speak to them in parables? And he answering said to them, because it has been given to you to know the secrets of the reign of the Shamayim, but to them it has not been given. For whoever possesses, to him more shall be given, and he shall have overflowingly. But whoever does not possess, even what he possesses, shall be taken away from him. Because of this I speak to them in parables, because they seeing do not see, and they hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. And in them the nevuah of Yeshayahu is completely filled, which says, hearing you shall hear and by no means understand, and seeing you shall see and by no means perceive. For the heart of this people has become thickened, and their ears are hard of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, lest they should understand with their heart and turn back, and I heal them. And Baruch are your eyes, because they see, and your ears, because they hear. For truly I say to you that many Nevi'im and righteous ones longed to see what you see, and did not see it, and to hear what you hear, and did not hear it. You then hear the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the rain and does not understand it, then the wicked one comes and snatches away what he has sown in his heart. This is that sown by the wayside. And that sown on rocky places, this is he who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. Yet he has no root in himself, but is short-lived. And when pressure or persecution arises because of the word, immediately he stumbles. And that sown among the thorns is he who hears the word. And the worry of this age and the deceit of riches choke the word, and it becomes fruitless. Another parable he put before them, saying, and this has to do with this rapture thing. I want you to understand this. Okay? There's no such thing as rapture. Listen to this. The reign of the Shamaim has become like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed darnel among the wheat and went away. And when the blade sprouted and bore fruit, then the darnel also appeared. And the servants of the master of the house came and said to him, Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? From where then does it have the darnel? And he said to them, a man, an enemy, did this. And the servants said to him, do you want then that we should go and gather them up? But he said, no, lest while you gather up the darnel, you also uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And at the time of harvest, I shall say to you, the reapers first gather the darnel and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my granary. Those that leave, those that are gone, those that would disappear when the time comes, won't be those who believe, those who have amunah, those who trust in the Most High and His Son. Won't be them. Did you catch that? Another parable he put before them, saying, the reign of the Shamaim is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is less than all the seeds, but when it is grown, it is greater than all the plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the Shamaim come and dwell in the branches. I think you get my picture. I think you understand what I'm saying. I think you know what I mean. The enemy who sowed them is the devil, because his Talmudim came and they wanted to know what it meant. You know, the harvest is the end of the age. The reapers are the messengers, as the darnel then is gathered and burned in the fire. So it shall be at the end of this age. The bane of Adam shall send out his messengers, and they shall gather out of his reign all the stumbling blocks, those doing lawlessness, and shall throw them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth, and the righteous shall shine forth as the sun in the reign of their Father. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. Did you catch that? So all of you people out there who think there's going to be a big rapture and he's going to come and take it, and especially if you're listening to other people, scripture says, trust no man. You can't even trust me. However, I just read your scripture, so that's the truth. Whole point I'm trying to make to y'all out there, do not worry. If you're with the Most High, do not worry. That's ridiculous, and it's what you call no amunah. If you don't have that, if you don't have belief, if you don't have a sturdy, standing, steadfast heart toward Yahweh, the Most High Creator of all things, and His Son who saved you by bleeding, being treated crappily, being beaten, spit on, made fun of, etc., and hung on a tree to die, and then be resurrected, and then came back because of us. When it says many are called, but few are chosen, it really means that. Those of you who are Christian, You're in a religion. All the religions are going to be one. All of them. I have no religion. I have no religion. Okay. And if you've been with me for a while, then you know exactly how I feel. I follow the way of the Most High. It's called the way. The way. Okay. It's not a religion. And that is a very, very big deal. And I ain't talking about them, people over there. Yeah, they the ones that start with a J. What do they do? Well, they sure don't follow the scriptures, do they? They follow some man-made crap, wearing Saturn black boxes on their heads, wrapping their arm in some leather and going to a wall and doing this and bowing and all that to a wall. Nowhere in scripture does it say for you to do that nonsense at all. No, it doesn't. And I want you to understand, this, oh, digital ID, oh, this and that. People, they've already got you under surveillance. They've already got it all. They can turn your money off and turn your money on. They can do anything they want right now, except get in here. And that's something to use this for. It's called critical thinking. Don't be fooled. Don't be deceived. That's the first thing the Son of the Most High says. See that you be not deceived. Do not be deceived. Also says, trust no man. So, y'all trust in politicians? They're all corrupt. They work for the other side. Just like the athletes, the musicians, the actors, all the WEF and the WHO and the UN and all of that stuff. And guess what? They're working for the other side. Don't you get it? And if you have any doings and any readings in the scripture, you will understand that the Most High picks the few, the little bit, not the why masses. And why? If you follow the world, if you say what the world says, you do what the world does, you show what the world shows, you believe what the world believes, that's being part of the world. It really is. And if you trust in it, well, I'm sorry. Because there's only one trustworthy. Yahuwah. Only He, who made all things, because He's in control, really. They think they are. They think they're going to get over on Him. Just like when old Nimrod, people call him Nimrod, whatever, thought, we'll just build a tower. Shawnee. Yeah. And all of his little minions, well, we'll just shoot some arrows up there. What Yahweh do? Took them arrows, threw some blood on, threw them down. Oh, we killed him. Whatever. Yeah, And then he knocked their little tower down and confounded their language and made them all different kinds of people. And they were all one people. They had all one language. Guess what? Everybody was one kind of person at that time. They were all one race at that time. They were one race. One race. Until then. So all you people out there, I ain't even going to say it. Color of skin means nothing. Doesn't matter what color you are. You need to understand that right now. Everybody says, oh, black people are this, and the brown people are that, and the white people are this, and the gray people are that, and the yellow people are this. People are people. Yahweh made them all. We all came from two parents. We came from Adam and we came from Hawa. Okay? That is who we came from. And it doesn't matter what color their skin was. It doesn't matter. They were all one. Clear up until Nimrod. And then, okay. All people are Hebrew. They just don't know it. All people are of one. The fact is, the evil are following the fallen messengers. And I call them fallen messengers. Actually, they're thrown out of the Shamaim, that part of creation that decided they were come down here and meddle with everything. Yahweh flooded the whole place the first time. Only this time coming, it's going to be fire. Those messengers don't get a pass. Oh, they're down here doing their business. All their little demonic friends and whatever else, the giants, spirits, the women that they had sex with, spirits, and all that stuff. They're here. And they're, they don't just mess with the politicians and all of them. They're lying to them like crazy. If you read Adam and Hawa, the first book, you'll find out that Gadriel and the like, and Azazel and all of them, they don't get a pass. And they can do nothing. They can't give them anything. And just because those rich people, the name of renown, people of renown, and who's running the world? Oh, the merchants of the world. That great city, it's going to be Jerusalem. Kaboom. And there are a few others that are going to go kaboom. And get ready, because we don't know what's going to happen here in the next. If you know anything about the WEF and the Schwabby boy, you'll know that they're wanting everyone to be what? They don't want you to own anything anymore. Yeah, you'll own nothing and be happy, they say. Yeah, we'll make you eat bugs. You ever see that movie Soylent Green with Charlton Heston? You ever seen 1984? You ever read the book? Just the movie, it's not good enough to watch. The book's far better. Gives you a lot of detail. I like books. Of course, I don't like them as much as I used to. Because this is the only book I read now. Except for children's books, because I got a little nephew. Yeah, he likes to read. But other than that, I'm just saying. The Brave New World. Boy, that's one dull bit of reading there, let me tell you what. 1984 came after. Orwell was a better writer. He used to talk to his demons a little easier than old Aldous Huxley. This digital ID thing, maybe a card to start, and eventually you're going to want it under your skin so that they can get right here. That's what it's all about, because they can already turn your money off if they want to. They already know everything about you and your doings when it comes to this technological stuff. They have their little cameras and everywhere. Oh, and this right here, yeah, I think that thing records everything. See, with them, it's not really money. Not money that makes them rich. It's information, data. That is what they prize above all things. See, the money is just to keep all of us under control. So when they do implement their thing, they're like, well, if you don't take this, then you can't go get food. Can't go to the doctor. Can't get your prescriptions. You can't go anywhere. You can't drive your car. You can't get this, can't get that. They already have it, guys. But they want to schmooze people into it. And the young, the 20-somethings, the teens right now, Oh, yeah, they're schmoozing right on into it because 'cause they're too stupid to realize what's going on. Because 99% of people do not have Yahweh in their lives. They have Buddha or Hindu 1001 whatever they are, and other religions. What they're gonna do eventually is tie it all together. Climate, carbon tax, your religious, and your health, and your everything. So you gotta ask yourself, who do I trust? Do I trust the Most High? Or am I gonna be scared? Oh, I can't buy food. Come on, you know that there all these things they call weeds are actually very good for you and medicinal. You can go outside and eat a dandelion, it'd be better for you. I'm just saying, there's things going on right now. And Schwaby Boy wants all this in control until well, he ain't the only one. He's just a spokesperson. But the main dudes, yeah. By 2030, they want chips in everybody so that they can turn you on or turn you off, blow you up or whatever. You ever see a movie called The Newsbenders? It's got Donald Pleasance in it. It's a black and white. 60, I think it was made in 67. I think it was somewhere in there. Yeah, that's a good one to watch. So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't let them do that to you. Keep your eyes focused on the Most High and His Son. Keep your heart focused. Keep yourself away from the world. When it says to come away from the world, to come out of her, my people, out of Bavel is the word. That means, let me put it this way, the word Egypt really means the world. I mean, so come out of her. Stay away from her. You can only just participate enough to where you gotta. I mean, that's all there is to that. As far as all the stuff the world does, birthdays, all their holidays. I used to do all that. I was a part of that. I know it's hard because your family wants to shun you. But you know what? Let them shun you. Because to be singular, to have a single eye, to have your whole being dependent upon the Most High is the most important thing. And that's the test. That's the great test. Who are you going to trust? Who's your, yeah, who are you going to trust? Because if you don't trust him and you have any doubts, you won't be worthy. You'll be in this system. You'll be part of the beast. So all I'm saying is, this digital stuff they're bringing up, they've already been doing it. Come on, remember the truckers in Canada? What'd they do? Shut down all their accounts. All the people that gave money to them, what'd they do? Shut down their accounts. How could they do that? Because everything's already digital. They just got to smoosh motions and mashes over to get it. And that's what it's all about. Look what they did in 2020 to get people to, I mean, come on. Lap dances, free beer, free pie, $200, a free donut, free fries. I mean, come on. Look what they were doing. I'd never seen anything like that in my whole life. I'm like, because I was thinking to myself when all this crap was going on, I'm like, well, if it's so damn dangerous, why do you have to bribe someone to take that? You know, that made me suspicious right off. So, guess that's all for now. Don't be afraid. Keep your eyes on the Shamaim. As I tell you, there's only one to fear. It sure isn't anybody down here. All they can do is kill your body. That's all they can do. They can do nothing else. And they, well, even they are being lied to. Just like Gadriel lied to Adam and Hawa several times, I might add, turning himself into an angel of light. Yeah. Don't be fooled. Don't be deceived. Don't be afraid. Remember who's really in charge. Take care.